Hey, this is Agar from Agar.com. That's Tyagar.com. Today we're going to talk about genetic determinism in wealth building. Genetic determinism is the overall philosophy that in a nutshell states that you are predisposed to do a certain thing, to be a certain way because of how you were born. What many people don't realize, the overwhelming majority of people don't realize, is that the Human Genome Project was actually completed in the late 90s. And this is going to be of particular interest to those with a strong science background. But as you recall, with the Human Genome Project, the purpose was to determine the overall DNA sequence and to identify and to map out genes from a functional and physical standpoint. What was the result of this? One aspect is that they only found 30,000 genes in the human genome, not over 100,000, which they previously thought. What was the takeaway of this? There were several that were tremendously impactful, and it's surprising that it's not really touted as much. One of the findings of the Human Genome Project is there's no genetic basis for race. That 99.9% of DNA is shared by humans all over the world. So what does it mean to have a world where there is no race? Another outcome of the Human Genome Mapping Project is that the amount of genes that they found, it doesn't support claims that genes determine our physical construction, that genes determine our behavior patterns, our sexual preference, our intellectual capability, even our criminality. What they did find is in the nature-nurture debate that nurture or the environment is what is tremendously impactful. In fact, they cite that the real cause of ill health is primarily environmental and social. What is the result of all this? This is huge. This means that you're not born into bad health. You're not born into a bad situation. You're not born in a bad temper. What we should focus on is to change our environment. And how do you change your environment? Well, my friend Tony Robbins has a phrase that says success leaves clues. So that means that we model those of what we want. So in the area of finances, model those that have gone from lack to abundance. In relationships, model those that have loving, passionate, long-lasting relationships. In the area of fitness, follow those that have gone from fat to fit and maintain their physique. And what do you do if you don't have that conducive environment? What you need. Fortunately, we live in an age where we have what are called mastermind groups, where there are like-minded people that come together for a common purpose and help hold each other accountable. The main purpose of this, the main takeaway, is you should focus on creating an environment that's supportive to the future that you want. So for more cutting-edge insight that will help take you and your financial life to a greater level of success, go over to Tyagar.com and make sure you sign up for my mailing list. And I'll see you in the next video.